7 over to 4, 3. 7 over to 8, 1. 4 over to 1, 3. 1 over to 2. So moving right to left, you move by 1s. Moving up and down, you move by 3. Moving in this direction, you move by 4. Moving in this direction, you move by 8. If I was on the keyboard, let me see the keyboard. If I was on the keyboard, moving in that direction is 8. On the second, here's 3 numbers, here's 2 numbers, here's only 1 number. Although you'll be connecting to the next board, it's 3 numbers, and then you're going to connect to the next board. But there's interchanging where the other set of 3 numbers will either plug in here, the next line will plug in here. So there's 3 areas, 1 here, and then 1 here. You have 2 plugs that plug into this 3 area, and then you plug into the next one. Anyways, I'm just getting off the beaten path right now, a little hard to understand, but anyways, crisscrossing. Now in French they have a calling for this. When you go up this way to the right, from the bottom left to the top right, they call it aigu. When you go from the top right to the bottom left, they call it grave. That's something in French. That's how the ace is put together. So the ace is put together to where 9 and 9 or 7 and 7 come together. 2 sets of this. And at the same time, they made it even greater when they shared it to us over there. I'm not sure if you can see it underneath the blanket. The cube. The cubes. This happens to be the roulette board. There's just all kinds of designs in the roulette board creating flowers and cubes and alien beasts. So now if we go down to the baseball, when we go across the stitching, 1, 1, 1, 1, because we cross through here, we cross through here, we cross through here, we cross through here. But when we go in the other direction, it's 1, 2, 3 to the same area, and then 1 switch. And then 1, 2, 3 to the same area, and 1 switch. Unless we go 2, 1, 2, and we play like the rule says, we go off the chessboard. We play by the rules of the chessboard. Or we play by the rules of why is the sun number 33? 54 areas, 9 times 6. 3 times 3, 3 plus 3, equals to 9, equals to 6, equals to 54 and 15. The numeric value for sun is 54. There are 3 suns. There is a Urasun, there is a V-sun, and there is a Ratsun. R-U-V, U-V-R. The rat is Saturn, the Ura is Uranus, the Ve is Venus. This is your 27 gateway through Venus. This is your life Ra in Uranus. And we live, it seems like, in the house gateway of Saturn. This tells me about a gateway. T and G are reverse alphabets to each other. Just to note before we go, 2022, here are the initials. Here are the initials that are reverse, and here is the initials that come to the end. This is the year. 22 stands for ape, and it stands for vape, eight, ape, gate. Another way to breathe in the same uniform. Raphael, 7286, and a constellation of Pegasus. There's one more thing I wanted to say. 432, 1440 times 3 equals to 4320 plus 1440 equals 5760. 5760, okay, was the year 2000. This is the year where we follow the moon. 5760 times 13 equals to 74,880. 74 energy. This is purple. This is Pegasus. This is red and blue. There's a lot of connections to this. This is energy. This is time. This is Jesus. This is the cross. This is area space in Pegasus, the square constellation. 48 has to do with to buy, to sell, the ring and the pole. The ring and the pole, very important. The 19284637, the 192837 46. Rotas Sator Harpo. So what happens next is there's 86,400, I think, seconds in a day. So we're going to divide that up to understand this. We have to know that 360 degrees, that is a day, is actually 4 times 360 to equal to 1440. It takes 3 days to get to 1 vibration, and then 1 day to complete the 2000 cycle. So we have to understand we're completing a 2000 cycle on the 4th day of every single week. So it's 8 days a week because it has to be 4 and 4 to complete, and it's 12 days to complete 3 cycles, where it becomes 3 and 1 and 3 and 1. Just let me keep this out, get this out of here. And 3, well, that equals to 10. Did I get that right? 3 and 1 is 6, 3 and 1 is 8, that equals to 11. And then 1 equals to the 12. And then we're going to go on to the 1 and 3 and 1 and 3 equals to 8. And 1 equals to 9, right? You see this scenario, what is 9/11? Where we're starting from, right? Everything is a wave. This is the way it works. There is no straight up and down. It's a wave, crisscrossing this way and this way. It's a Levi's wave. Levi. This word is number 6, Roman numeral 22. This is 6, 22 and 9, 31. Talking about the cube gate. A and G, the E world. This is number 12, also number 3. 1 and 1 will create this. So this numeric value times 3 equals to 25,920. It's also noted to irrelevant to the letter M, meaning 1,000 or 13 as in the letter, and the reverse is 14 in the alphabet. I'm trying to reasoning for this is because the seconds, okay, can work at 100%. And working at 100%, you're working from the Mars D level of 100, or the C level, okay, I know that D level, sorry, is 500, and the C level, wait a second, we're not talking about the ocean, is 100, but there's something in here I'm trying to get out. There's a polarity between these two. These are in Roman numerals. I'm trying to remember what I'm yes. So what it means is when you add up 10 plus 20 plus 30 plus 40, it equals to 100. So what we're going to do is D40, okay, and then we're going to do C30 equals to 70. But on a countdown, what happens is D is 100, and then C is 60, and then B is 30, and then A is 10. So if A is 10 plus B is 20 equals 30, plus C is 30 equals 60, plus D is 40 equals 100. You go backwards. This is the way it goes. So we start from D and we work backwards. See, we have 60-40, Zion, Israel, completing the mirror on D, or completing it by adding A in the center of D, and then giving the numeric values to each and everything, so to better understand this cube and this calculator. I'm not sure if I went over this too many times. The next thing I want to go over with this is the synchronicity and bowling. In bowling, when you come to the 10th frame, now there are 10 frames, but there are 12 strikes. Now there are 12 strikes. Now there are 18 balls you can throw. Balls to throw. Plus 3. So it's the same thing. In a 3-week period. Okay, in a 3-week period, it's 21 days. It'll be 18 eggs and 3 days of rest. And that'll be for the hen, and that'll be for God, and that'll be the hockey for the 6 players on the ice and the coach, or the 1 goalie that is in nets. And the touchdown, that is 6 points. For the extra point, right, 21, that is the 1 point. So all these things have the same thing in common. So when you get to the 10th frame, if you get a perfect game of 300, you take the alphabet, you go all the way to X, you get 300. The two letters that are left over are Z and Y, equaling to 26 and 25, which equals to 51, numeric value for Mars, as well the gateway to the cat. Calculating to a single-digit Pythagorean count, and here is your 7th gate. Just by the way, in case the video shuts down, I just want to show you one thing, is that the reverse of these cubes as the calculator, if every side of this cube has 9, then two sides have 18. If two sides have 18 and all the reverse dots are 6 and 1, 7, 4 and 3, 7, 5 and 2, 7, then the area left over between 1 will be 1 and 8, 2 and 7, and 3 and 6. But only these are unique because it is the same house. It is the same house, 1 and 8 and 2 and 7. And G and H make the same thing. So when you put this in a word or this in a word, they are reverse of each other. When you're saying abnormal and you put in this, it's normal. So we'll just use the word LAGH for laugh. AB equals CA equals L. Anyways, this equals to 56 and 15. This equals to 7 and 8. This equals to 16 and 10. I'm just putting out the numbers that go along with the math. What I do is I multiply and I add, because multiplying and add gives me a star. And that's what I do. Everything is, you might see the 4 total. You might see 6 sides total, but it's all in pieces and parts. 1 times 2 times 3 times 4 equals to 24. Times 5 equals to 120. Times 6 equals to 720. This becomes half a day. I need 2 cubes to create a day. In order to connect to the moon cycle of 28, okay, you need 1 cube and 1/3 cube. You need 1 and 1/3 cube. In order to connect to 2 moon cycles, you need 2 cubes and 2/3 cubes. Let me see if I got this right. In order to get this, you need 2 cubes, 42. Sorry, yes, 2 cubes is 42, and then 2/3 of a cube. This here you need 1 cube and 1/3 of a cube. Here you need 2 cubes and 2/3 of a cube. Is that right? 2 cubes, 2 times 21 is 42, and then 7 and 7 is 14. So here you need a ring and everything. Here you need a pole. And now you're going to go to 84. And in 84, you need 3. So in order to complete this one, you needed a ring and a third. In order to complete the 2, you need 2 and 2/3. So in the first one, you finished off with a pole. In the second one, you started with a ring, and you left over a pole. So 84 is the numeric value 3 times 28, because that's what we're doing. 1 and 1/3. The cube value is 21. I need this, always something underneath. The cube value is 21. I need 4 cubes in order to complete this, which creates 3 moons. 4 cubes, 3 moons, in which man's numeric value is 28, but to become a bar mitzvah man, it's at the age of 13 or 169 moons. It's ironic that in gematria, 13 and 14 are 1 and 1, and it's ironic how their mathematics come out to the same number. So we